8th of March 2025, and it's a Women's Day, and today, as I said, it's the 8th. We are celebrating women in Uganda, in the whole world. And you're most welcome to the NILE News Bulletin for this evening. My name is Mercy Draru, the anchor for tonight. And without wasting time, let's first take a look on the headlines, making up the big stories for tonight. Coming up in the news tonight, Acholi Paramount Chief visits Alur Kingdom to strengthen rural unity. Zombo District celebrates Women's Day with a call to support girls' hygiene. And Moyo stakeholders urged to be the change they want. More of these details will come in the NILE live at 7 p.m. Coming up in the news tonight, Acholi Paramount Chief visits Alur Kingdom to strengthen rural unity. Zombo District celebrates Women's Day with a call to support girls' hygiene. And Moyo stakeholders urged to be the change they want. More of these details will come in the NILE live at 7 p.m. Welcome back from the headlines and moving straight to our stories. We are starting it in Zombo District, where yesterday a tremendous function took place, and that is Kekwaro Acholi's wrote David Onena Chana too, who visited Luru Kingdom with the aim of promoting unity among Aluru and the Acholi people. We remember very well the Labongo Gibiri story, and yesterday was actually a reunion for the two Acholi and Aluru Kingdom to reunite. And Alfred Jawok was in the function. Take a look.
On Friday, 7th March 2025, in a historic move to foster unity among Luo-speaking communities, Acholi Paramount Chief wrote David Onena Chana II paid a royal visit to the Alur Kingdom. The visit centered on pushing the Luo Union mission bridge the gap after the legendary brothers Geper and Labongo parted ways. The delegation proceeded to the Alur Kingdom's palace in Atiak sub-county, Zombo District, where cultural leaders and dignitaries gathered to witness this momentous occasion. David Onen Achana II, the Paramount Chief of Kekwaro Acholi, called for unity and cultural revival among Luo-speaking communities. Welcoming the Acholi delegation, Alur Kingdom's Prime Minister Opar Lawrence Angala expressed optimism that the visit will serve as cornerstone for unity and cooperation among Luo communities.
This is a historic visit between Kekwaro Acholi and Kiralo, because this event has united the two brothers, Labongo and Geper, for the first time ever, with a well-planned manner, where now a lot of important development discussions are going to be made, and that should be followed up to the benefit of the two people.
Honorable Grace Kuchin Freedom, Senior Presidential Advisor, said this is not just a visit, but it is a historic milestone. She added that they believe by working together, they can strengthen our cultural heritage and create a platform for mutual development.
This is a very historic event that the paramount chief of the Acholi, David Achana II, has taken his time to come and visit Alur Kingdom. But it is his role, he's taking it as the in charge of the Luos. He is doing it also for the Lango, for the Japadola. But for now, for Alur Kingdom, it is very significant. Because in history, there has been no record since Labongo and Gipir separated at the Nile that the two heads of the chiefdoms and kingdoms have met. So today is very historic. Lord David Lord David Achana has visited, and when they met, if you saw them, they were meeting as brothers. And so for us, the Acholis and the Alurs, it opens a gate for reconnecting our roots, for even reconciling where we have gone wrong, where we have conflicted, where we have quarreled, where we have cursed one another. This is an open gate to reconciliation.
Meanwhile, Vincent Oshaya Orach, Executive Director and Deputy Prime Minister Alur Kingdom, equally said this festival will not only celebrate our rich heritage, but also bring all Luo-speaking people together to discuss issues that affect them.
This visit is not just a visit, it's a cultural visit to a brother. The Alur and Acholi share one history.
This highlights the new dawn for Luo solidarity as the Acholi Alur meeting concluded. Leaders expressed hope that this renewed spirit of unity will pave the way for more collaborations across Luo-speaking communities in Uganda and beyond. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, Stephen Okelo, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Welcome back from that story, and moving on, Zombo District today joined the rest of the world to commemorate the International Women's Day with a call to support young girls in schools in menstrual health, that is through provision of sanitary materials to the girls. Take a look.
Officially, on behalf of the Director, NILE Secretariat, Honorable Hajat Medina, to flag off the run.
Zombo District has joined the rest of the world to commemorate Women's Day with the call to support young girls in school with the sanitary pads to maintain their hygiene. During the celebration at Barokoro Stadium organized by Jars of Hope Initiative with the charity run to support school girls in Zombo, focusing on providing them with the sanitary pads, women in Zombo District echoed their voices to parents to play their responsibilities in supporting young girls in school. Hope Adong, Executive Director, Jars of Hope Initiative, said this effort aims to address the challenges many girls face during their menstrual cycles, including absenteeism from school due to lack of access to sanitary pads.
Jars of Hope Initiative, in brief, is a community-based organization fully registered, found in the Zombo District, Nyapea sub-county. The reason why Jars of Hope Initiative came up with this organization about girl child, and why specifically in Zombo. When you come out to the community and see what girls are going through, more especially on the menstruation hygiene, their sanitations are alarming. Most of our girls are dropping out of schools because of this poor because of menstrual hygiene. In most cases, people take menstruation period as a taboo, and they do not have, or they do not know it is not a woman thing business. Menstruation period, it is for the all. It is for everybody should really get aware, and everybody should know, more especially parents, boy child, girl child so that they are not out of school.
Winifred Laker, one of the runners and manager Centenary Bank Paida branch, noted that the run is crucial in promoting menstrual health and hygiene management among young girls.
And we also strive to make sure that we put our services to the community. There's what we call corporate social responsibility. So we thought it wise to partner with Jazz of Hope and make sure that girls stay in school. Girls like me were fortunate that were able to get help in terms of menstrual hygiene, but some girls are not as fortunate as me and so many other women today. So empowering the girl child to stay in school by giving them, sanitary pads and reusable ones like that is very good. And it's something that we all have to join forces to make sure that it works and our girls stay in school.
James Uyulurona, Zombo District Chairperson, who represented the chief guest, Medina Hajat, Director Finance, NRM, appreciated the organizations such as Plan International, Life Concern, among others, for working tirelessly to provide sanitary pads and educate girls about menstrual health.
Today is 8th of March 2025. Today, nationwide, we are celebrating Women's Day. And in Uganda, we are celebrating it. National celebration. It is taking place in Chankwanzi, where we expect His Excellency to be in attendance, plus other government officials. However, in our district in Zombo today, one of the partners, that is Jazz of Hope, organized padding girls at the same time to run concurrently with this activity. So with today's national occasion. Therefore, today I'm here to witness how beautiful the occasion is. And today's program or activity, mainly it is padding the girls, encouraging parents to mind about girls' sanitation.
Jazz of Hope initiative manufactures reusable sanitary pads to improve menstrual health. These charitable efforts demonstrate the positive impact that can be achieved when organizations and communities come together to support the well-being and education of young girls. The National Women's Day celebration was celebrated today in Chankwanzi District. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Welcome back from that story. And finally, moving to Moyo District, the stakeholders in the district have been urged to strive to be the change they want and in order to achieve a fight against gender-based violence and child abuse within the district. This urge was made by Ongeritho Jessica, the Chief Administrative Officer, Moyo District, during a stakeholders consultative meeting organized by Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development at Moyo People's Hall on the 7th of March 2025. Take a look.
The consultative stakeholders engagement meeting intends to gather information in regards to practices which promotes gender-based violence and affects children's rights from the different stakeholders so as to build a compendium that can be implemented by the ministry. Ongeritho Jessica, the Chief Administrative Officer Moyo, during the engagement said, fighting gender-based violence is everyone's responsibility, adding that every stakeholder who is present in the meeting has to act as an ambassador so that the information needed can reach down to the intended persons easily, and implore the stakeholders to strive to be the change they need.
I'm sure you get awakened every day and you become the ambassador that you're supposed to be. I know that we were identifying people who can be TOTs, but we are wherever we are. Not so? Yes. At least every day we interact with people and we hear the challenges that the people are going through. Don't say that the other one was the one that was elected in my group, like in mine it is human resource. We should be the change we want to see. And the moment we do that, we shall reach very fast.
Botanda Safi, the Probation and Welfare Officer at Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, explained the purpose of the consultative stakeholder engagement meeting.
As a Minister of Gender, we are mandated by law to ensure that all the children in this country are well cared for and are protected against violence, against abuse, against exploitation, and against neglect. Children have rights, but those children's rights are being violated and abused by the people who are supposed to protect their children. So as a ministry, with the support from UNICEF, we are developing what we call a compendium. And this compendium is going to have modules. These modules are intended to be used to train what we call the social workforce. And under this social workforce, we have a number of staff. These include the probation officers, the CDOs, the social workers, both in government and the private sector, civil society, the police officers, all those people who have a role to play in protecting children. So our being here today was about consulting. We wanted an input from the key stakeholders that I've just mentioned, so that as we come up with a national compendium, this compendium is owned by everybody.
Ameko Jimmy Wale, the Probation and Welfare Officer, Moyo District, said the compendium is centered around 5 different thematic areas and forging a way forward in addressing the problems within the country.
Case management compendium, which we are building on in basically 5 areas of interest. One is GBV. Another one is violence against children. We're also looking at issues of mental health. We're looking at issues of harmful practices. And we're also looking at issues of psychosocial support.
Anjo Christine, a staff of CEFOD, and the participants say the thematic areas the ministry is focusing on are the same thematic areas being implemented by CEFOD through education, adding that their presence is to ascertain some of the challenges the district is facing and identify what CEFOD can do in ensuring these vices are being controlled in the communities.
Violence against children, the gender-based violence, the harmful traditional practices. As CEFOD, since most of our projects we handle violence against children by focusing on educations or schools, we feel this will help us to also know as Moyo District which issues are affecting the district, and then on which particular focus we should do come in and ensure that the district addresses that issue through the partner CEFOD.
Dominic Antonio Kumo, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
And with that story, we have come to the end of our Nilecast news bulletin for this evening. My name is Mercy Dreru, and as I said earlier on, that today is Women's Day. We are celebrating all the women in the world, and I want to say bravo to all the iron ladies outside there, the women king. If you know you're a woman outside there and you're also a king at the same time, bravo to you, big ups. I respect every woman outside there, and the day is still going, so let's take care, let's enjoy it responsibly. I hope the men have done their part as gentlemen, so let's enjoy it responsibly. From me to you, let's have a blessed evening.